Board. Games. Questabell, it's what we're going to play. We are going to keep playtesting starting at chapter 8 today. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good whatever it is, wherever you are. It's 10 a.m. UK and 9 p.m. New Zealand. Actually, it's not that time at all, is it? Oh, Kirsten,
No.
what time is it?
It is 9:19 according to my not very nice computer that was keeping me from being more timely today.
And it is 10:19 and 31, 32, 33. My computer shows the seconds. And I know some people say, doesn't that stress you out? No, the reason I like the seconds is just because there's a big difference between, 59 seconds is quite a long time. So if I'm actually caring about how long something takes, I like to have the seconds up there. And I'm good at ignoring stuff. But yes, for those who don't know, I am Bez, Bonnie Beth Shahriari, and I created the L deck. And who are you?
I am Kirsten Lunde. I am very glad you created the L deck because I used it to create Questabell, which I submitted to you in 2022 and was lucky enough to win the L Design contest that year. And I'm also a designer and publisher of Ovation, which will be getting to backers soon.
And I feel like, there's luck in everything in life, but don't dismiss your own work and the excellence of the idea, because this was the most, how can I put this, the most ambitious LDEC game that I'd experienced. Everything else was just like, okay, you play it. There had been one game that had designed called Handbuildell for exactly 2 players, and Dwindell the previous year by Joe Kelly. That one in epic mode, that can take over an hour for sure. So it is a fairly long, involved game, but at the same time, it's the game, and then you finish. And then if you want to replay, sure, the cards will be different and everything, but it's the same rules, whereas you are suggesting a series of quests inspired by the crew, of course, but with even more variation. Removing letters means you need to think about different words, and obviously having different word lengths, so you've had to think about the schools of magic, which is the borders on the side. We've had to think about the numbers and the frequencies and adding them up. And there's so much going on that, yes, a lot of these levels we've created together, but in that first submission, there was clearly this scope, this ambition that just blew my mind. And I think, yeah, and I would like to take a small side note that I've deliberately not announced it for the contest for this year because I am behind, other things are going on in my personal life. And so things will happen, but I'm not sure exactly what. But to everyone out there, much love. Anyway, that's a separate thing that I probably don't need to get into. Let's talk about Questabell.
Sorry, so sorry. I'm trying to make it stop making noise, and clearly I failed. There we go.
It happens.
Silencing. There we go.
So, Questabell, as I kind of started explaining, it's a cooperative campaign game. You start on quest number 1, and then after that, you can jump to quest number 5 or go to 2 or 3 or whatever you want, really. But not only can you do that, but we encourage you to do that with a little bit of guidance to make sure that the victories that you get feel like real victories. And we have gotten to the fiendish levels. I mean, last chapter 7, was fiendish indeed.
I would agree. Yes, we had some definite fails in there, and nail biters and dramatic finishes that were really fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So shall we just get stuck into chapter 8, or would you like to recap anything?
Well, I mean, our last thing would be a nice little recap. Our last big challenge was wasn't it facing Wug Wug Wug?
It was, after all the art had been taken out of the library, and then the tapestry reappeared, and then Wug 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 emerged, but then, as it said...
Which was a great three-headed dog.
But then you remember that the story was of a hero uprooting the natural order while Wug 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 was protecting her pups. So maybe things were not quite as they seemed.
Indeed. Indeed. And of course, Wug 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 was just the latest in the attacks against the library by Jack Q. Vexes, who we discovered was the head librarian's son, after all. That's our big enemy. So Jack is still at it, and the head librarian has told us the truth, but it's about him being her son. But we don't know enough else about what's going on yet.
Yeah, what's Jack doing? Why is Jack attacking the library? We still don't know.
Yeah.
And for sure, yeah, Jack and Fip and Piff are clearly working together. This is knowledge that we've been given. It might be, I mean, in theory, it was given by the head librarian, who has a history of withholding information, so I don't know if we should trust them, but as a meta thing, I think we can trust him on that.
Yeah, I would agree. So yeah, we can end up going into chapter 8 with some limited knowledge and some strong battles and enemies we've had to face. And here we are with chapter 8, A Sense of Foreboding.
Would you like to introduce it to us?
Oh, certainly. Chapter 8, A Sense of Foreboding, Fiendish, as Beth said. We are in the Fiendish levels. Quests number 36 through 40. The head librarian peers at you from behind the desk in her office, her assistant standing at her side. The senior librarians, along with you and River, are gathered before them. Our junior librarians have demonstrated their capabilities, says the head librarian, gesturing to you and River. Congratulations, you are now senior librarians, and we need you for what lies ahead. She continues quickly. We have learned Jack is building up to a curse that will unleash devastating effects on the way our beloved institution has existed for centuries. Without you, the library will lose everything. You start to speak, but the assistant jumps in. That is all for now, he barks, as he conjures a scroll listing names next to sections of the library. You all have assignments. We're counting on you.
And
that's all he gives us.
If I were to have some art, would you like to see it now, or would you like to see it at the end?
Oh my goodness, I want to see it so much. I can't resist seeing your art. You wouldn't tease me, would you? You said if I were to have some art. So you must have some, right? You wouldn't toy with my emotions like that.
I wouldn't have brought it up. No, that's true.
Okay.
So I'll start off with, so there's 3 characters that I've done. So this was done before, which was the first thing of Fip and Piff. And then I felt like they needed to be uglier and weirder. So I wasn't sure if they were ugly enough. So let me fold this paper in half. So this is version 2 of Fip and Piff.
Oh, fun.
And then this is version 3 with giant teeth that can tear flesh and little stumpy chicken hand. I wanted to go for maximum asymmetry, which is why they've all got 3 limbs. And I thought that was kind of funny. I was considering making them spidery, but then I thought that would be too kind of evil looking. But what do you think of this? Do you have a preference?
Oh gosh, I don't know. They're all so fun.
Like, it's like, this is Fip and Piff or this is Fip and Piff. I
yeah,
mean,
and were you thinking of the other ones were like chewing on some materials, or are you thinking of doing that, or just keeping them
like, I mean,
their pure
they could be in
selves?
different poses in the
Okay.
things, and I liked the fact that these ones are, you know, eating books, but it's kind of also, should they have like these big scary teeth? Should they like
Yeah.
have, what do you think of like their dragon bits, their like, just, I'm curious, let me know what you like or anything that you prefer from one to the other.
I think I like the top ones the best. I don't know why. They maybe they kind of remind me of your other creatures from, because I have such a fondness for your other creatures. So maybe you want to differentiate them a little more from the other creatures you've done, but those ones at the top, I kind of like that they're a little rounder, a little chubbier.
Okay, so you prefer this slightly less scary mouth here going on.
Oh yeah.
And then the head librarian.
How about you? Do you have a preference? You're the artist.
I mean, I don't know. I quite like the one chicken foot. I like it, like the stumpy bits, like the asymmetry. I think that the bottom ones do look scarier if they're meant to be scary attacking monsters, but I think I've got a small preference for the bottom ones, but I'm happy either way.
Okay. Well, we can always ask folks to bring in too.
Yeah, like which parts of which of these do you prefer? And what do you think of them, and any suggestions?
Yeah.
The other thing was the head librarian. So the head librarian, I thought she should have kind of bluish skin, was my thinking. And this kind of, I'd talked about this kind of floaty hair. And because she's wearing a dress, she's got a kind of utility belt here.
Oh, I love it, with some potions and components in it. Nice. Love it.
And then this is another version. You'll notice that this one, she has 3 eyes, which I thought might be interesting for the head librarian. And just an alternate outfit, although after drawing it, I realized it's vaguely Tomb Raidery, but it wasn't inspired by that, but maybe subconsciously. This last one has all the letters in her hair. And,
fun.
So her hair is just like bursting with letters, literally, and a wee satchel, and just a slightly different body shape. So I'm curious what you think of these. Like, just obviously they're very quick, things to get ideas.
Let's see. The idea of the third eye is really interesting. I love the idea of the letters in the hair. Outfit and shape wise, I like the pink outfit. And the utility. I really love the idea of the utility belt with the potions and stuff in it. But her body shape could change, and I'd be happy with it either way, whether it's kind of more stumpy like the bottom, or whether it's more curvy like the top, or whatever.
No, I'm glad. Yeah, I was quite happy with the letters in the hair idea.
I love the letters in the hair
and
idea.
Then finally, like Dracula Vexes, I was thinking this is my first attempt. Like, I thought like maybe they've got the third eye genetically from the head librarian, but she married someone or procreated with someone with more cattish features, so Dracuvex is it? I thought was a bit catsy or liony. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, fun.
And for this one, I wanted to kind of have a more non-binary person who's kind of masculine because they look like they've got a beard, and then it ended up being catsy, and then but wearing a skirt. Then this one is them again, but just angrier and hairier and kind of a different outfit. And then finally, I thought this was like, possibly, if I was to make everything look a bit cuter, it could look like that.
That is very cute.
But what do you think of the Dracuvexes?
I'm enjoying that. That's a neat idea. I like the heritage of the third eye. And sure, he can be cat-like. That's fun. Or
what do you think
leonine
of
or whatever.
sandals versus boots versus the kind of here, like they're wearing like hunter's boots kind of thing, almost. It was meant to be those things that are basically wellies. I shouldn't be sharing the brands. The hunters, like as in the brand, rather than the.
Yeah, I mean that feels more like a predator, like somebody that's stalking us, like somebody that the sandals feel a little more casual and chill. So yeah, I'd probably lean toward a more ominous sort of, threatening sort of.
So
appearance.
Definitely kind of closed-toe shoes because they're here to kick ass.
Yeah. If you kick ass in open-toe shoes, you can, break a toe.
Yeah, you can't be kicking things, can you? Let alone posteriors, but yes.
Awesome stuff. That's so fun to see.
Thank you. So, we all have assignments, and we are being counted upon. And I'm going to share.
Yes, we are.
Quest number 36, Double Toil and Trouble. As you absently flip through a book of potions, whilst you and River guard the alchemy section, you ask, do you feel like there's something we haven't been told? Your friend ponders your question, then nods, just as a cauldron bursts from the pages of the tome, bubbling forth a noxious substance that begins engulfing books.
Oh no!
So, as the title said, or do you want to explain what we're doing here?
Sure. The double toil and trouble, not just a reference to the witches in Macbeth, but also the fact that now we have our requirement is going to be that each word must contain a double letter. So we haven't removed any letters from the deck, and words still must be 6 or more letters long, but each word has to have a double letter, and by that we mean 2 of the same letter together. So like the O's in pool or the L's in well, but of course those are both 4-letter words, so we can't possibly use those. And we'll need to make 4 words.
And it did occur to me that maybe we should be saying each quest word must contain a double letter.
Oh, indeed. Well, yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying we should change it now, but I wanted to bring that forth for discussion. Do you think that word would be good for clarifying? Because we can still make 3-letter words just to clear them. We can still do all of that.
Right. I think I'd rather say quest rules then, or something instead of quest word.
Because we have referred to it, but let's put that on the back burner for the moment. I just thought of it this morning. It's interesting, like you keep looking at things, and sometimes the 40th time you look at something, you realize things that you didn't think of the 39th time.
Right.
Kirsten, are you looking at my screen still or no longer?
I am not.
Okay, I'm going to zoom in. And there we go. So, 6-letter words, 4
6
words,
letters. 4 words.
double
letters.
letters.
So we only need 24 of these 48 cards minimum. So we've got some room to discard if we want to talk strategy at all. Yeah. And I am going to be interested to see if 4 is enough, if we feel like that's challenging enough for our fiendish level. This is supposed to be a little bit of dip in difficulty compared to Wug Wug Wug. So we're looking for making sure that it's at the right drop in difficulty.
It is meant to be easier than 35, but not loads easier.
Yeah, exactly. We're wanting to hit just that right amount of dip in difficulty. So are you feeling the drive to start?
Let's go for it. I'm going to...
I wasn't feeling the urge, so I was going to wait and see.
I'm going to say drills. DRILLS.
Okay. Also good.
And immediately there's the pondering of, do you go straight for the same line to try to add to it and try to keep the other one empty as a backup, or do you start your own word?
I'm going to go ribbon, RIBBON.
Interesting. I'm going to say... I'm going to say drills still.
Okay. I'm going to say trolls, TROLLS.
I will say, roller.
Roller, did you say?
Roller, ROLLER.
Okay, cool.
Just suggesting something. Of course, we don't need to do my words. We don't need to do your words. We could do
correct.
anything.
I'm going to say ribbon again.
I'm going to say ribbon.
I think this works. I'm just going to make extra sure.
Just double checking on Colin's English dictionary, our friend. And we're totally not sponsored by them, but they are the dictionary we are using. Basically, if you're in the UK, Collins makes most sense. If you're in America, Merriam-Webster makes good sense. But you can use any words list you want. But I think it is important to choose a dictionary. Would you agree?
Specifically say it in there. Yeah. I would agree. Okay. I'm going to discard, I think.
That's fair.
We have plenty of time to do that. And another one.
Okay. I'm going to. Mhm. I'm going to not use that card. I'm going to say rolling.
Oh, interesting.
ROLLING.
I was just going to. Okay. Sure. Rolling.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. It's an. It's entirely possible that at this point, if I had a G, I'm sure that Kirsten would think Bez would just play the G if she had one. And so I don't think it's sharing too much to say,
Yeah,
maybe I
I've
could have
kind of
thought,
figured.
yes, there are 6 T's, there are 6 S's. Maybe I should have discarded. That's entirely possible. I was just hoping that something would come up, but I'm sorry. Wait, no, I've thrown it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say trolling. Just to not discard
Yay, trolling
that.
with 2 L's. And
Yes.
we have used 2 cards more than necessary, but we have finally gotten our first word out of
Yes.
4.
Um. Um. Hmm? I'm just gonna say. What am I gonna say? I'm just gonna say rue, R-U-E, rue, rue the day.
Okay. So clearly that's. Oh, wait. I get another card. Thank goodness. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay.
That's a fun reaction. I enjoy that kind of reaction when people draw cards.
Hmm. Okay. I'm going to say.
Just putzing around with these cards.
I'm thinking of putting this here, as everyone else can see, but Kirsten cannot. And that would make for a possible thing, but one of the possible thing, but then it is still fiendish enough that you really have to think about optimizing your chances with, okay, how many M's are there, how many W's, how many C's, and yeah, I'm going to say I'm going to say sorrow. SORROW. It's all about getting those cards at the right time, really.
I'm gonna say grinned, GRINNED.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a nice pivot.
is that? I hope so. Oh,
Grinned.
good. Grinned.
And I'm going to finish that. Grinned.
Yay! Oh, that does feel like a good pivot then. And we only used one extra card that time. I'm interested to see how we're doing these longer words.
I mean, honestly, the difference between 5 and 6 is massive. But once you get to having to do 6-letter words, I mean, 6 and 7, it's not that big a difference. It doesn't feel like to me. Ooh.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. what do I say? Sometimes I don't think people should agonize too much about the clue word, but I know that we are really good at picking up each other's clues. So I got to make sure I don't lead us astray with my clues as well. So I'm going to say, I'm going to say mirror.
Excellent. I'm going to say mirror.
Okay. The same mirror.
And mirror.
Yeah.
Okay. And
yeah,
I am going to put this, slightly. Where can I put it? Down here. Yep. Scroll. I'm going to zoom a little bit out so that folk can still see everything.
See all of our words. Yeah. All right, I'm going to start running. I'm just going to say jabs, Jabs.
Oops. I keep forgetting to draw it. It's fine. Okay.
People may be aghast that I put the SX out there since we can discard, but I like S's in a level where we need to have 6-letter words minimum. So I felt okay putting it out there. If you're aghast out there at my choices,
I'm going to say fussed. Fussed.
Sounds good. I think I'm going to go ahead. I could do this. Well, I'll do this. Bust. Bussed.
Oh. Like to bus people from one place to the next? Yep.
Or the past tense of bussing tables. Clearing tables as a server or bus person.
Indeed. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just counting letters and I am going to say feeler. Feeler.
I'm going to go ahead and discard, I believe. Because I think we're in pretty good shape. And I don't love these right now. So I'm going to get rid of those two. Okay.
I will again say feeler.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and discard again.
Oh, if you could put it to the right of there, that would be.
Oh, sure.
Good.
I don't look at your screen, so I have no idea what you're seeing.
Feeler. Oh.
Feeler.
Bust.
I'll be discarding again.
Okay, let me look at the things, and these there are 1, 2, 3, 4 visible. R's there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're out of R's.
Oh, okay.
Bust.
Buses.
Nice.
Okay. Mission accomplished.
I'm curious if we could have done one more.
Me too. So I'm glad.
Like I'm looking at the eyes and ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one eye that we cannot see. N 1, 2.
Is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one eye that we cannot see. Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there's on there. All the 6 ends have gone, so we couldn't do feels or or we couldn't have done feeling basically.
Okay.
Which is what I was curious about because I had the G.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we managed to do it. It did take us a wee bit of time. It wasn't trivial. Was it fiendish?
Yeah, I'm not sure it's fiendish. With only needing to get 4. I think it definitely would to get 5.
Should we try again trying to get 5? Because if we had played on, we definitely would lose, I think. I'm curious what you've got in your hand because we could work with that.
I have these.
Whoops. And I've got these.
Do you have toffee? Could we have done no, feel. We have the L. No, we can't do that.
Feel. Yeah, I think could we have
do we have anything in the letters we have? Like batted. BATTED.
BAT. Oh, we do. So basically,
potentially we could have done it. Potentially, I don't know if they were distributed correctly to do it, but
we might have been able to do it.
Yeah.
And it feels close enough that the previous one with wog wog wog, I'm going to check. Yeah, 35. It took us basically 4 goes to finish, and I do think it shouldn't be something that takes us so much effort. It should be a little bit of that was a little bit easier, but I am also concerned that it's too easy as a drop.
Yeah.
Shall we redeal and try with 5?
Let's do it.
I'm curious what will happen.
Me too.
Whoops. I'll do it one at a time.
I don't know why it's giving you so much trouble on it.
Me and technology. Okay. Interesting. So, okay, 57. We've started again. And see that I can see that when I said that, it was just like a few seconds before 57. And by the time I'll stop saying this, you know what I mean? Like, if you're timing things that aren't that long, you want to know the seconds. Anyway, anyone can start. I'm feeling about starting.
Okay. I'll say potted, POTTED.
Ooh, okay, potted.
We'll say potted.
Oh,
I should have done something different. All right, I'm sorry.
No.
Mistakes have been made.
I'm going to check a word.
Okay.
We haven't been. I think. Oh, no. Yes. Okay. Yeah, a henner is a word. It's a challenge. Also, like to lay claim to something, or it's a bit of a henner. And I'm going to say henner, HENNER.
We'll say potted.
I will say potted. Or Potter. So I'm going slight cheat. I'm going to change my word. Oh, we didn't even have to use our consult the council.
Oh, we didn't use our consult council, but we probably would have at the end there to try and finish it if we were doing 5. Okay, so I'll just say Henner again down there.
I'm going to say Potter.
Awesome.
So we have managed to get one perfectly. Didn't have to discard, didn't have to use any extra letters.
Henner.
Oh, I'm going to change to sinner.
I'll say sinned, just to be fun.
Sure, sinned. And we are really rocking this.
We are.
I feel like it's interesting. You're never quite sure how much of it is just dumb luck.
Yeah. What do I want to put down? I'm just going to say wager, W-A-G-E-R.
Interesting. I'm going to check a word that probably doesn't exist, but no. Yeah. I'm going to say. I'm just going to say a 3-letter word.
Okay.
Hun. H-O-N.
Okay. I'll make sure I'm spelling this right in my head. I think I am, but yeah, I am.
Excellent.
All right. I'm going to say, is that the right thing to do? I think it's okay. I'm going to say dagger, D-A-G-G-E-R.
Okay. I'm going to say, Okay. Haggle.
Okay. I'm going to go back to our friend Mirror.
Oof. Okay, I think I've got to do the first discard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, that's yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going with. I'm gonna actually say. I'm gonna say narrow.
Narrow. Okay. I'm going to say nagger. N-A-G-G-E-R.
I'm gonna say nagged. N-A-G-G-E-D.
Mirror.
Oh shoot! Did you see that? You did, huh? Mirror. Shoot.
Oh.
I made a terrible mistake. I'm sorry.
No, we've got 2 on the go. I think we can still do this.
I do too. I just, because I'd taken it out of my hand and I thought you might have seen it, I went ahead and did it. It was,
No, I don't
moved
see
too
it
fast.
until you put it down.
Oh, okay. Then I could have taken it back. Okay. My fault.
There are two M's. I am.
I'm so sorry.
There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, here's where thinking about the likelihood of getting a double is not super massive, so I chose to keep something else instead.
So I will do nagged. I am so sorry.
Great.
There we go. All right.
I'll say, okay, what can we do? How many U's? We've got, okay, I'm going to go to our old friend. Cost.
Well, oh, cuss, C-U-S-S-E-D.
Yes, I was going to say bust, but then I kind of decided to go for something different at the last moment.
I'm going to say tossed, T-O-S-S-E-D.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say tossed.
Mirror.
Hey, we've done 4.
Yeah, I think we're in good shape.
Okay. Tosser. And I will discard, and I think we're just digging
About
at
to
this
win.
point.
Yep. Tosses.
Nice. And I just got the D, and like, let me make a timestamp. Interesting. So that time it took us 8 minutes. The previous time was 14 minutes. I think we were very lucky with the start, but given how many we had left at the end, I think that 5 is a nice level of difficulty. I don't know what. Yeah. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's still a bit of a drop, but I definitely think we need to go with 5 words.
Okay.
Definitely. And that is consistent. Spoiler alert, that is consistent with subsequent levels. So.
Well, it's consistent with 37.
Yeah. And 30. I think 38 needs. I think I just failed to update them correctly in the thing. Hold on.
Should we try?
I'm gonna look at our. Yeah, I just failed to update.
Just make all of them 5 words.
Yeah, no, I was supposed to, but because I copy and paste, I just didn't overwrite them properly. So they are supposed to be. We're looking in the ahead, folks, at things you can't see.
Yes. Yes, it was.
But that's just a my error when I wrote these.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while you get things ready and
that won't take long.
Resets the level, I will read out the success. While many of the alchemy books remain on the shelves, you know some were lost to the use before you vanquished the cauldron. The books didn't appear to be destroyed, as the magical substance absorbed them, but rather to burst out of existence. Are they truly gone, or simply relocated? Face enemies that grow larger and larger in quest number 37. Okay, so how are you feeling about this one?
This is going to be I didn't give any spoilers that was that the next one is one of our numbers ones. This one's going to be one of our mathy ones. So those are always an extra interesting challenge. I'll introduce the story part for this. Quest number 37, A Growing Concern. You remain in alchemy, logging the volumes that have disappeared. Do you think they've been destroyed? You ask River. They answer quickly as if they were on the same page. The books seem to disappear. But River's next thoughts remain unspoken as books begin coming to life, each growing bigger than the last and moving toward the exit. Any further discussion will have to wait.
The books are flying out of the exit. We need to challenge it by making words. Each one has to have a total. So that's talking about the frequencies, the numbers on the bottom corners, that is equal to or greater than the previous word. So strategically, we might want to consider at the start using those low numbers. This is one where the order of the cards in the deck might make a big difference. And
Indeed.
One where if we start off, because we've got 2 rows, we could kind of offset that and say, okay, this is our second word, so it's not as bad. But
or even also, this might need to be word 4 or 5, right? And just keep clearing one line at a time. Yeah,
we could even wait longer than word 2. That's true.
Yeah.
So I am drawing, and but do remember that there are 15 5s, 12 4s, 9 3s, 6 2s, and 6 1s. So it's not evenly distributed at all. There is a predisposition. Yeah. There is a tendency towards higher numbers.
Indeed. Are you feeling motivated to start?
Not greatly.
Okay.
Are you?
Me either. But
okay, I will try to.
I can if you want.
Big. Just to avoid discarding.
What do I do?
There is a word I'm going to write in the comments that I'm actually surprised. I mean, I looked it up, so clearly I wasn't 100% confident, but I'm mildly surprised that that's not in the dictionary. Actually, Kirsten's not looking, so I can just put it on the screen for everyone to definitely see.
That's terrible, though. Let's see. What should I do? I'm going to go up here, but I'm going to say length, Length, which hopefully tells Bez some things.
Whoops. Forgot to change the thing. Sorry. Quest number 37. 5 words of 6+ letters. Each word higher in total than the previous. Higher or equal. Okay. Just so that anyone watching has that little reference. Okay, sorry, what did you say?
I said length, Length.
Interesting. I mean, the reason I'm saying interesting is just because I'm aware that the L and the H are high numbers, but I'm going to say build, BILLED.
Let's say build.
And hopefully get some. Hmm. Yeah, it's kind of a push your luck at the start, like how low can you go and how much do you discard to get to lower thing?
I'm gonna look something up. Okay, good. It can't be Pearl. Okay. I'm gonna say Adepts. ADEPTS.
S. This is a reasonably lowish number. I'm going.
Mhm.
Yep, adept.
I think it's better. Is it better? Because D is a high number. Okay. Just looking real quick. There's a 1. There's some 4s. 3s. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, but we don't want to finish that.
Yeah, we really don't want to finish the bottom row.
But if we finish this too high, all right. What do I do?
I mean, I think the average is like 3 point something. So, adepts. Remember, it is an E that you need to place for adepts, right? Okay, cool.
All right. Can I go ahead and consult the council? I know it's early.
Yeah. We've not done it at all. Do it. Consult the magical council, which I really sounds like I'm just bigging myself up. But yes, the
Should
Council
I
of Magical Librarians.
Yes, Magical Librarian Council. Should I play a 5E on the top?
Oh, that's a big question.
I know, that's why I asked. Because the D is a 5. We just have to hope for a good A.
A 5E. I'm going to actually bring out my little reference sheet and the top letters. There's the EK, EL, EM, EP has already gone, EW, EY. If it was, and what are the A's like? The A's are kind of lower, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5.
We have to do 5 words. That's 30 cards.
I will say no. 1 thumb down. So a week, no. The council is uncertain, but that's the way the council thinks. Susie gets up and have a wee spin, stretching time. Yeah.
I think I'm going to. I'm going to play and say build.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's egg. I want to consult the council, but it's so early.
That's okay. We've had a challenging time of it. I'm okay with it if you'd like. But you don't have to. Whatever feels good.
I think the thing I was going to ask feels so marginal that I'm going to I'm going to discard.
Okay. Maybe I should have. No, I see that call. I'm going to discard also.
Oh.
I think we have room. I think we're okay.
Yeah, I mean, technically, we only have to use 24 cards out of 48. But, yeah. Add aid.
Oh yeah, no, we need to use 30, don't we? We're doing 5 words.
Oh yes, we need to use 30, all right.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 5. Add it. Okay, I'm going to say neg. Wait, sorry you saw that, but I hope that this is a word.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, negged.
Okay.
Making negative comments about people as popularized by those horrible.
Okay. Gonna go negged. I know it's not a great E, but we have other good letters there.
So what will that be? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 20. Okay. I'm going to just write down the number 20 on a tiny bit of paper to remind myself. And then the bottom, we said build. So we've got 4, 8, 23, and a D will make it 28.
So we probably want to finish something in between, at least something, maybe a couple.
I don't know how. I am, because
we don't have. I mean, we can lengthen to 7 letters too if we need to. Right? For bigger scores, but
I'm sorry, I do not see anything.
it's okay.
I am going to.
We have wriggle room on purpose.
Discard this and that and take these. Okay.
Okay, negged.
Okay.
There's our 20. We've set our baseline.
Okay, 20 has been done. And
please draws right now. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I will say foot, F-O-O-T.
Okay.
Oh, I could have given a slightly better clue. Never mind. I shouldn't be saying that. I could have given a slightly better clue technically, because that's, again, giving more clues. But never mind. I believe in us.
I'm going to say forks, F-O-R-K-S.
Interesting. Forked.
Okay, so what total do we have right now? 7, 8, 9. K would be 10. We
So
need 2 5s in order. We need to have an E5, but I think we've Have we used the only E5?
You are right.
We have. All right.
It's...
That's okay.
Oh, I should have... I see what I could have said.
Oh, what do I do?
I think that because the order matters so much, it's actually, yeah.
I think I'm going to go ahead and discard, which may seem odd, but I think it'll become clear when you see it. Well, I can... let's see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I am going to go ahead.
You can also I wanted
You want to consult the council already?
No, actually, it would make things bad on my turn. So
I think it's a good idea. Here are 2 ones that I'm discarding.
That's fair. That's fair.
I really thought it was a good idea.
4 more ones in the deck.
I'll tell you all about this hand later, but it's fine. Oh gosh, this is painful.
Okay, I'm going to... That's FOM or FUM or OOM or OOR or whatever. Or
there's all sorts of options, but the ones were pretty bad.
5. It's only on 9. And
yeah, so I felt like a 1 was pretty bad. It meant we needed 10 more. So I don't know. How many have we discarded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've discarded 8. We still have 40 cards in the deck. We still have 10 extra cards to play with. I don't feel like that was a disaster. I think it was the good call. I promise.
Yeah.
I definitely saw tons of outs. Those are great letters. It's not that anybody's misplayed or anything. There is some luck here that is not working for
us. So if it was yeah, okay. I'm going to, hopefully this is okay. Tourism. TOURISM.
Mm.
14.
5. Plays 10, 14.
Which means
I'm going to
NEI
say
and NES should work, I think.
I'm going to say detours.
Oh, I'm going to... yes, retour is a word, but it's not to tour something again. It's apparently in Scots law to confirm someone as an heir.
Oh, interesting. 10 and 17. So we need 3 or more.
That would make it 21. 7.
Perfect.
10.
Brilliant.
Retour. But now we need 3 more words.
Bez, my hand.
And I think it's fine.
My hand. You have no idea. Okay.
So we do know that every D will have a 5 on it, for example, but we also know that all the top letters have varied frequencies. Because we're ignoring the 6s on the top, we're actually only considering the numbers on the bottom.
I'm going to say xylophone.
Wow. Okay.
Telling you.
2, 3, 4.
Sorry.
No.
This is like my ends. Remember my ends in the other game? I just couldn't stop getting ends.
Just trying to work out if this will be enough. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, where's the...
The good news about the low numbers is that there aren't as many of them in the text. So I can't keep giving them to you, right? Surely I can't.
Okay, I'm going to say fixatives.
Oh my word. We don't want to spell that though, do we?
We do have... I mean... for use...
That's not a consult the council moment. No cheating. I didn't mean to make us cheat.
Like, it seemed the best thing, that's all I'm saying. I said it for a reason.
I know exactly what you're saying. My interpretation of what you said is that you
like
also have
discarding free extra, and we do get to use some lower numbers.
Okay, and there are outs with this, so I will do this anyway. But I will just say that this doesn't have to use the lower letter, but I'll say fixative.
I will say. Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Can go words. Fixations.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 eyes are out. Draw up.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna use this one. Fixated? Can we do enough with just fixated? Oh my gosh. Can I change my word to what the F? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Fixated. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. So a D would make it 17. So an E
would have to be at least 4.
It would indeed. And we've got the...
No, the EM's out.
ELs.
Nope. So it has to be fixative. Maybe. Or fixation. Or something.
Yeah, it's possible that I should have discarded the 5s at the start. And I am going to discard now. I'm aware we've only had one council.
Okay.
But I don't see a good other option.
Okay. I don't either, so I'm going to discard, but you will see why right now. Look at those beautiful, beautiful ones. But I think with that, are we out? No, there's one more, and I know where it is. So there's that.
How many eyes do we have? 1, 2, 3.
Fixates. Do we have an S that's enough? Oh no, that's still 5. Let's do the best. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need 9 points. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. Oh no. Now
Yeah,
what?
I know this might be our thing slipping away, but yeah,
You know what? Wait a minute. That's bad, but you know what? Let me try something. This is bad. Oh no, it doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Fixations. We've already said fixatives. We've said there are possibilities for that thing, but it's not the easiest. It's really not. And yeah. Oh. How are you feeling, Kirsten?
Like this is done. So ION. Let's see. Our only I left is the V, so it's a 1, right? Oh no, we have one other I left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 I's left. One of them is the V, which is a 1, which is terrible. Is
no,
the
we've
other
got
one
5 I's. I,
Oh, do
Q,
we?
I, L, I, B, I, C, I, Y.
Oh, where's I? Why am I missing it somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, so IV is the only I left.
IV.
Isn't it IV? Oh no, that's IQ. It's OV. Okay, sorry.
So
Sorry.
IU.
IU is what's left. So that's at least 3. Okay. The V is only 1, so that's 4, right? What's our highest E left?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. So yeah, that'll be 15, 16. And then we do need to do, if it's fixatives, it needs to be plural.
And what's our highest? Do we have any S5s out available? S1. Oh, the SH. No is out.
SH and SC are both out.
So is it SB, which is a 4, that would have to go there? And what would that give us? What total would that give us? Fixative. So that's the 3I. What do we have so far? 5, 15, 16, 17.
That would give us more than 21 and
but less than
28, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to discard. It's not great.
Yeah, I think we are.
Is that it? Yeah, because I can't. There's nothing else I can do.
That's fair. I mean, with only 1 I left in the deck,
Here, I'm putting these
fixative was not a good word to say. Think was maybe trying to be too clever. It's entirely possible that we should have just discarded the 1s. I don't know.
I discarded a lot of 1s. I discarded 4 1s. I mean,
I'm not blaming you.
No, I know, but I was, I'll tell you about my hand when we're done, but
I'm having to discard as well.
Oh, what if we do this? Okay, how much is this? What tell me the total on fixative if we can do it.
It depends what E's we use.
Okay. Well, give me a
range.
15, 18. Wait, do we need 21 right now?
21 or more.
15 and 8 is, that's 23. Okay, so yeah, give me the total on fixative. 1, 2,
So the fix at
3,
is 12, right?
4.
Then we said the I has to be a 3.
3. So that's
And the V
15.
is a 1, so that's 16.
16.
And
So we
then,
have whatever E is left. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2. No, 5. So it's a 2E that's left.
18. So with the S, it will bring it to 22.
Oh, so we definitely have to do that first.
Yeah, I think putting it down for the second is probably fine, but putting it down and then trying to keep it for the third or fourth is probably too much. I mean, we're basically trying to keep it, maybe even the third would have been about okay, but I think the fourth, you need to start clearing it up.
Wait, let me see if this would work. I think this is spelled wrong.
I mean, we are definitely done with this level. I'm at this point just wanting to see us do fixative. That's
just to do it.
Yeah.
Well, we have 2 S's out, so I'm thinking I may just do this to be able to draw, because I don't want to discard my other 2 cards if I can help it. Okay. So I'm gonna say, I think this works. I'm so sorry. I'm cheating a little bit. Looking up another word. Yeah, okay. Oh. Okay, yeah. All right.
Do the thing, Kirsten.
Doing the thing. Billers. Billers.
Okay, that makes sense. Fixatives.
Oh, shoot. I have to discard anyway. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. It's over.
Well, so you've got the E and the S.
Yep.
Yep. In your previous turn, I guess, did you have the E and the S already?
Mm-mm. Nope. I had the E.
You picked up the S at the end.
Yep.
Fair.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, so we've done 3 words out of 5, basically, because you could just do billers, but yeah, sad times.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so when I discarded these 2, I also had this in my hand. I had 3 1s in my hand. And then I drew one of these and a 3. The something W, the EW, was it? Yeah, when I did detours. So and then I played the 3, the W, and I drew the other one. So I had 4 1s within 3 turns. It was ludicrous. Oh no, 5 1s within 3 turns.
Wow.
It was ridiculous. I was just like, this has gotten dumb. So I was able to discard 2 1s twice.
I think we do need to redeal, but I think if we have to discard 6 cards to get rid of the 1s, it might just be better than putting ourselves down a path that we will struggle with, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think for me, that's the big lesson, that even at the start, maybe I shouldn't have played. I had a 4-5-5, or maybe I had a 4-4-5. I definitely had 1-4-1-5 and either a 4 or a 5. But maybe I should have actually discarded 2 of them and tried to
we had a lot of
start off with slightly lower numbers. What do you think?
Yeah, possibly. If we discard those high ones early, and we did lock out that bottom one. I don't think it's you started with a 4, but for some reason we went with.
But then I knew that I still had really high numbers in my hand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that maybe wasn't great to keep on to.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
if that
I
were
still don't
to
mind starting with a 4, but I think we might have wanted to go with filler or something, and then have some outs that would be a little lower, if we could have gotten to that far, and then the double L just put us into 10, which I think we just both went with that, because I think you put one L and I put the other or something, and that kind of locked us down too. So I think there were a few different choices we could have made, but yeah, discarding, because I had 5, 5, and 4 my first hand as well, or maybe 5, 5, 5.
it was a
Um,
difficult shuffle.
for-
Shall we restart?
yes, indeed. We're not going to get through that many levels today, but that's okay.
Indeed. So
That is a-okay. But that's good. It should be fiendish like this. This is what we want.
and I'm just noting that Joe Kelly has been telling us about the thing. They've played this chapter, so they've gotten a bit ahead of us.
Oh my
And
goodness, Joe, you're
they've been
great.
sharing what they've done in the Discord. And
Oh,
they managed to do 36, 37, 38, 39 on their first attempt.
oh my goodness. Well, solo is a little bit different. Definitely, because you can plan a little more, because you know exactly what you have.
But like it swings and roundabouts, as the
Yeah.
English people say.
Yeah, it is. But I find some levels I find harder solo, and some levels I find easier solo.
Okay.
But we've both tested it solo a lot to make sure that it still kind of feels like it's going the right path. Generally.
I'm just looking up a word already. Yes, that is a thing. Okay.
Big sigh
Razing,
already. Hey!
Razing.
Lovely.
So
I'm
yes, you definitely want to start off with lower numbers.
I'm gonna discard. There goes the 5, 4.
Yes, I'm going to discard these 5s.
Okay. How much do we discard? I think.
I mean, I think it's both because last time we put down the high numbers at the start, and also we didn't discard at the end. I don't think we need to do both, if you know what I mean. And discarding the 1s and 2s would mean discarding only 12 cards, which is still less than what we did.
We have 18 cards to work with. It's a bunch of S's out. Oh, well, not a bunch, but there's two S's out already, which makes me a little. All right, you can be mad at me if you want. I'm going to say scanned, SCANED.
I'm going to say I'm going to check the word, but yeah, I'm definitely putting that there, and I'm going to say, yeah, canner. Someone who cans things, puts things in cans.
I don't love this. Let's see. 13 for 4 letters would be not the end of the world.
think we've just got to get started, and oh, I get to draw and lay some stuff down.
I'm gonna look something up.
Looking something up. Looking something up.
Okay.
It's quite hard to rhyme with looking something up.
Dozers, Dozers.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if this works. Yes. A dazer is basically a device that dazes or stuns, especially one that stops dogs barking, according to Collins English Dictionary.
Cool.
So I could say dazers.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that right? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go.
8, 12, 16. Yep.
16. So I'm going to say dazers. At 21, bless you.
Thank you very much. Well, maybe I should actually... I couldn't find my red jumper this morning.
Oh,
it's definitely getting a bit chillier. I'm going to say... oh, this might be a terrible word, but...
Not fixated again. Don't get fixated.
Fettuccine. Fettuccini. So hopefully that gives you a clue. Maybe.
Fettuccini. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Fettuccine. What kind of pasta is that even? Is that the spirally one? I just know it's a type of pasta. Oh. Sorry, I looked it up. It's 2 T's. Anyway, I didn't realize.
F-E-T-T. Oh.
Thin flat strips, slightly wider than linguine.
C-I-N-E? Is it with an E at the end?
Yeah, with an E at the end.
Okay. I'm trying to picture it from packages.
Fettuccine is officially how you spell it. As opposed to the unofficial way, which unofficially you can spell it however you want, as long as people understand what you're writing.
How about friction?
Friction. Nice. Friction.
Okay. Oh, I need to put this somewhere. Let's see.
Okay. Frick will be 14. T-I-O-N. Harder to spell. Well, let's say that might be 28, although that is a longer word, I just realized.
Yeah. How about atomic? A-T-O-M-I-C.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah.
Oh, darn it. That's great. 8, 12, 13, 14, 19. So we need a 2 or more A. That's great.
Yes.
Cool.
And you've got a cold, clear row, remember?
Yep. Loyalty.
Okay. Interesting. I think I gathered information from that. And I'm going to say atomic, which is...
is that enough?
10.
10. Yes.
22. Yes.
Yay. All right, so I did interpret correctly that you were saying I have C's.
Exactly. So what I kind of hoped fettuccine, it's kind of the double C. It's just like, it's the one word that I could think of with the double C, basically. Yeah, I guess I could have said clock, but then you might have thought I was talking about a K.
Yeah. But that gave me an out. I thought, oh, we could move this around a little bit with atomic. Yeah. I just had to hope that you were telling me you had the C's. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
I don't love my options. Bear with me, please.
I could tell you things.
I think I'm going to just
say that again.
I'm gonna just go here and I'm gonna say toy, T-O-Y. Just so we have some options. Because we need 22 or higher. I don't think building on fives is the end of the world. Maybe I'm not wrong. You can tell me later if I was wrong.
No, I think that's reasonable at this point. I'm just thinking, let me do Yeller, Y-E-L-L-E-R. I assume it is actually a person who yells and it's not just a weird American thing. Yep.
Okay, give me a moment. Let's math. We need, so that's 10.
Yeah. Yeller.
That's out.
If we were to use that as an E and add another L, and then
I'll say Yeller. It's not going to be enough. 18.
I'm going to say Yeller.
Okay. Oh, that's 5. Beautiful. 15, 16,
Wait.
17, 18.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, no. You can't do that.
Damn. Darn.
So discard?
Oh my gosh. I just kind of totally...
Or do you want to move it to the top row?
Yeah, I could move it to the top row without really cheating.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say... My gosh, neither of the... sorry, I've got to put it down one way or another now that I've shown it to you. Because otherwise it would be 2, but I could put it there, I could put rel. Oh, wait a minute. This, I'm going to say relays.
Oh, okay. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, relays.
So 20, and then...
Can I consult the council?
Say that again?
Can I consult the council?
Yes, of course.
Because we need 22 or higher, right?
Yes.
Are you okay if I finish the bottom word?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a double thumbs up.
Cool.
Okay. But it is my turn, but that's very good to know. I'm going to say, Oh, I do worry that, like, at this point, it is such a thinky game that maybe it's not great for streaming, because I also feel compelled to keep
To be
talking.
quiet, yeah. Well, I
What's
can
I
talk
think?
while you think if you'd like.
Okay, please do.
So as you may have noticed, I just interrupted Bez's turn to consult the council. That is totally okay to do. At times when I've play tested it with the Grubs group, the Grand Rapids Unpublished Board Game Group, folks have said, is it okay if I consult the council outside of their own turn? And then we all jokingly say, that doesn't count as your consult the council question, but of course you can. So it is okay to do that. And sometimes that is communicating information. So yeah, if you might want to interpret, since we're working on relays, and Bez and I both know the deck pretty well, there are a variety of cards that can finish that word. So I may have been trying to tell Bez something about that. That's what's so fun with some of these consult the council questions, is how do you ask the question in a way that tells information and or gleans you the right information. So, but I may have gotten Bez stuck as she's deep in thought over there.
I'm going to say traders. That's
Cool.
what I've settled on.
All right. So relays. As you can see, I have the 3S, which is, I think, the lowest.
8.
Other than the X, which would be too low.
23.
Yeah. Yes. So that makes it nice and close so that we have more wiggle room to make our higher count numbers. That's why I was pleading to go ahead and finish it, since I had the nice low SG there. Did you interpret that from what I said?
Yes, I assumed that you had a low S at this point.
Yeah. We're pretty good at interpreting each other's clues. There are times when Bez has said, I think what she's trying to tell me. And it's been exactly right on. So,
oops. That's the R. Okay, I'm going to discard at this point. I think it's worth discarding.
Yeah, those are really tiny. And you said traders, right?
Yes, I did. And I'm aware that I just
got discarded 2 E's. Yeah, but you said TRADERS. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It does leave only one E.
Does it? Only down to one E? Okay. That's okay. Those ones are tough.
Is it?
And we only have 2 S's left for lengthening if we want to.
EY, I think, is the only E left.
That's 8. So that's a 2. Yeah, that's pretty low. But we just need to get over 20 or 23 or over, so that's not terrible.
Yeah, and then we only have to do one word after that. So I think basically anything that's over 23, we don't need to worry too much about it being super low, because we can even do a longer word at the end.
I'm going to say trombone.
Okay. I'm going to double check a word, and it's not a word. Oh. Hello, Xate. Sorry, I totally missed you. And says, I tried to go back to work today and my boss said, no, I need to rest. So I am resting and researching Thailand. That's lovely to hear. And I look forward to hearing about your research. And I'm sorry that I totally missed you. And hello,
Mikey
This
is my wonderful mentee with the tabletop mentorship program, but he's an accomplished designer already, so I feel like we're more colleagues. Thanks so much for popping by. Is it okay to say where you are, Mikey? Where in the world you are?
Well, in any case, it is lovely to have you, and we have been pondering this for a ridiculous number of hours, but hopefully by August the 1st, you will be able to see all the stuff. And Mikey says, yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah, wonderful. Mikey's in the Philippines. An
Oh,
accomplished
cool. I saw
designer there.
something about, it was like Filipinas Got Talent. Is that the internal thing for Philippines? Mikey says, I need to read up how this game works. Been trying to grok it just from watching, just heating up dinner. I can link you to the rules in a couple of minutes, but I do have to ponder what's going on, because trombone is what Kirsten just said, and that feels like a good word. I don't want to mess things up, but I'm kind of thinking, okay, let me say COD, COD.
Oh, okay. So we're in the fiendish levels of this. So the difficulty levels go easy, moderate, tricky, fiendish, and diabolical. So we are very thinky at this point we're in the second half of the fiendish levels. So you're definitely jumping into the deep end, Mikey.
And I can
I'll go ahead and say trombone.
I can link to the basic rules, which is not the Questabell documents. And if you read the rules, and there's share dooba.
Would love to hear feedback from you. We are, like I said, I feel like we're more colleagues than mentor-mentee.
Hopefully that link does work. Let me know if it doesn't. You keep saying trombone.
I know. It can turn into other things if necessary. 5,
yeah,
8,
it could absolutely.
8 and 7 is
15. I just realized what I should have done. Oh my gosh. I am such a ninny. Oh well.
So we're at 15. I was just chuckling at the word ninny because it's a cute word, but I disagree with your assessment of yourself. So
I mean,
there are
I feel
other
like the ninny is the kind of word where you don't really mean anything by it.
Oh, good.
But
it is so
thinking,
cute.
I could have done trotting, and but I didn't. It's
Well, I hadn't had the MO. I just put that. Did I?
Yeah, you just put it out now. But
you could have put the other T. You didn't know I had the second T though, did you? You know I had an M. Oh no, that would have been the last M. Yeah. But that would have been extra thinking.
Okay, I'm going to take a gamble and discard.
Oh, I'm scared. Oh no. 1, 2. Okay. I don't know that this is what we want.
I am aware that we do still have 3 1s in the deck, and like we've still got still got 3 2s in the deck. And yeah, basically, Mikey, what's going on is currently you put the cards to the left or to the right. You're trying to make words. And so in theory, strumpet, that's a word, right? Strumpet.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. So in theory, it's an archaic word, so I didn't realize. Oh no, it's non-archaic in American English. Fair. So in British English, it's archaic, but in American English, it's contemporary.
I don't want to lock us in right now.
So
I'm going to.
If Kirsten had a B and wanted to work on trombone, she could put a B to the right, but she couldn't, for example, put an O to the right, because once you've made a line, you can never put letters into the middle, if that makes sense. And that's the key thing. It kind of means that it lowers your decision space, but it gives each decision a bit more weight, because you have to think, okay, what's going to be able to come after this, if that makes sense.
I'm very...
We've only consulted the council once so far.
Twice.
We only have 2 more words to do.
Oh, I thought we had 2. I thought we did 2. I did 1 and you did 1. Am I wrong? Did you tally?
I don't think I did 1 this game.
Okay, maybe not.
I was
maybe
just doing it from
we've
memory.
redone it. Did you mention that the words we finished already are down at the bottom?
No, I didn't. So
and discards
yes,
are up at the top.
Just to explain,
I'm going to say Jutter, Jutter, or
so
jutted. Let's just say jutted.
Dazers, every word has to be 6 or more letters long, and so Dazers was 8, 9, 13, 21. Then we had atomic, and then we had relays. What did you say?
Jutted, Jutted.
Interesting. I'm going to say trombone.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna discard.
Oh,
A 1 and a 2.
Okay, so we've got 2 of each left in the deck.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
How many?
Oh, this is bad.
I'm going to zoom out slightly
so
you can see all the things. So parts of the game at this fiendish level is remembering how many of each thing we have. And for example, there are 5 E's that are visible, I believe. 2 we discarded on the top.
Yep.
And
we only have 1 left in the deck.
And then the B's, which are also super useful. Oh, there's still 2 of them.
And if we were to continue trombone, which we might need to now.
E, the only E left is the Y. So, yeah, and if we were to continue trombone, we need to use the E for that. Okay, I'm going to say trombone.
Trombone.
Okay, so that is 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 19, 24, 28. So that's going to be 30.
So that needs to be our last word. Oh, yeah, caramba. Okay.
Unless we do something really long or impressive on the bottom.
Yeah.
I think, and
we are out of G's. Just to point that out. So because it's open information and we can see all the words that have been played and all the cards that have been discarded, the only not open information is what's in our hand and what's in the deck.
Yes.
So we can table talk about things that are easily observable by each other. And then when we play a card, did you mention that when we play a card, we give a clue word that can be made on the line that we just played to using 1 letter per card, reading left to right. So that's how we're doing trombone. Did you say that already?
I did not mention that, and okay. I am rearranging the cards by top letter just to...
Sometimes, oh, thank you. Sometimes we will we will say a word that is not a 6-letter. Right now we're on a level that's minimum 6-letter words, and we're doing those tallies of the values based on the bottom number. So sometimes we aren't saying a word that's 6 or more letters long to each other as a clue word, but that's often to sort of suggest what we might have in our hand. So earlier, Bez
Mm-mm-mm.
include fettuccine. I think Bez is trying to tell me she's got C's. And that's how we came up with atomic, having the C's played.
But we only need 2 more. I mean, if it
Two
was
more
just
words,
1
yeah.
more, it would be child's play, figuratively speaking.
Yeah.
Still a bit hard. So we're out of A's.
We're out of A's as well. Oh, my.
A, E.
Okay, what vowels have we got? We've got 1 E, which we need for trombone.
I.
We can't
We've
do
got 2 I.
ing.
Yeah, we do have 2 I's.
We have 1, 2, 3,
If only
4.
we
We have
had
2
the G,
O's.
because ing is such a nice, suffix to get a slightly longer word, so you can get more points with it. Well, it's not points as such, it's just to have a higher frequency because it needs to get bigger and bigger. NRST. Wow. Are we out of... We've got 1 R left, which is the RH.
We have 1 S left, which is the SX.
And a T. So this is because we could just keep digging. I could discard, and we would definitely make trombone. And that would give us 4 words, right?
That would, but our quest is 5.
Yes. And
so now we need to figure out what we can do with either this. Well, yeah, no, it's got to be this bottom row. I just don't think we're going to beat 30.
Yeah, I'm okay. We've got everything that I'm thinking in my head. I'm going to do a tiny bit more table talk than I normally would if I were playing this with someone and we decided to do. So there are 3 difficulty levels with the table talk. Either full information, which doesn't even let you talk about what's in your hand, or not medium, which is you're allowed to consult the council 3 times, but you're allowed to also observe all the information. And then the most difficult is to say the only thing you can do is your clue word. And honestly, it's kind of flexible, and it's up to you what makes you feel a sense of achievement. Because I think that for me, I enjoy not showing my cards. I feel like
Me too.
But if I were playing with children, I would absolutely do that.
No E's. Okay. I mean, no A's.
Yeah, I'm just commenting that
sorry.
everything I can think of with TT, or I mean, I guess KT is also a possibility, CT.
It is.
But everything I'm thinking of either goes ER at the end or ED. Wait, do we have a D? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've got 1 D left. Or ING. And yeah, I'm struggling to... This feels like the key moment. If you have any ideas at all, Kirsten, feel free to consult the council.
Okay, well, I don't know if I can. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we say we have 1 D left?
Yes, that's what I saw. 1 up here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here.
And what are our R's looking like? We also are using our handy dandy lists. RL,
We've got 1 R left, which is RH.
Well, RH isn't bad. I'm a little mad at myself that I put the T on that side instead of making a TCH possibility, but
Oh yeah, that might have been good.
Yeah, it might have been.
Hindsight. It's a brilliant thing.
Let me math here. What eyes
And
do we
Mikey says, okay, cool. I've read it already. I think I just need to glimpse what the quest specific objectives are, but seems simple enough to understand. Thanks for the added verbal explanation. You're very welcome.
12. Oh wait, 6. Wait. Oh yeah. 5, 1.
Well,
4.
Mikey, if you want to message me, I will do a 25 quests preview.
So we have a 1. No.
Into a thing for you. Wait, you don't have the L deck, do you? So
4.
But I was going to make the L deck freely available for a few days around 1st of August, just to celebrate that date. Historically, 1st of August, I always release a new game. Originally,
with your permission, I can give Mikey a link to this. I don't think this is public on Screen Top yet. Oh no, is it? Oh no, it's the other version of the L deck that's public on Screen Top, but it's still usable. Because we did make a free version for your contest. So we have.
This is the low quality version of the L deck, which is low quality because it's Comic Sans.
14. What are our O's left? A 1 and a 5. A 5. 19.
Okay, I'm just going
to... Can I consult the council?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you think we can make diction on the bottom row for 23 or more? That's what my math is guiding me to.
Diction, okay.
As we get in these later levels, knowledge of the deck is helpful. It's not.
I'm going to say yes.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And I'm going to do that.
Okay. Don't panic. I am going to discard. Where's our T's? Oh, good.
Diction.
Okay. Which am I better to do? I think I'm better to do this one. Diction.
Yes. How many N's do we have left? We have 1. Yes. Diction.
Okay, what's our total? 10, 18, 21, 24.
9.
So 20.
13,
am I right?
16. 19. 24. Yep.
I'm just going to say
26. Amazing.
Yay!
Yes. Because we both know that there's an EY left, so Kirsten knows it's in my hand, and we finish with Lemon
trombone with a fanfare. Yep.
Instead of wah, it's wah, wah. So yeah,
very satisfying.
Right on the. That felt good.
That felt good. Felt a little grueling. Felt good, which is exactly what we want for.
It is fiendish.
Yep.
I am super impressed that Joe managed to do this first time.
I think it was it at 4 words?
No, I think they did it based on the spreadsheet.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I may have updated the spreadsheet today. I think I updated one of them because I was like, no, that's too easy. Oh, it was this one. I did. I updated. No, I updated the level. I updated the spreadsheet. I updated the spreadsheet because based on my Right? Oh, no, never mind. It wasn't this level. It was a different one.
But no, so question.
Oh, it
Are
says
we
5
going to
words in
play
the
one
spreadsheet.
more, or are we going to stop at this point?
I think we might need to stop. One more. What's our next one? I can't do it more than
Well, let
once.
me read out
Yes,
the
read our
success.
success.
The shelves of alchemy books are mostly restored, but Jack is clearly stepping up his efforts. Is he taking art and books from the library to cast a curse that the head librarian mentioned? But what's of the sculpture's message? Art is for all. Everything is at evens and odds in your next challenge with quest number 38. Evens and odds. That's a strong clue for what you have to do for quest number 38. But
We ended that when you had one card in hand and I had two. That was tight. Yeah, that was tight.
Okay. Getting to that trombone was wild, says Mikey. Yeah. And we knew that was going to total 30. So we had to do the other word first, which meant that we really had to work out stuff and be super careful. But yeah, slowing down and thinking about it, it's like, okay, you've solved the puzzle of making this word. And then there was a moment when I had the EY, and then there was a possibility that you might not have put the thing to let me use my other necessary card, if you know what I mean. Oh, you needed to put the I to let me put the D. But
Yeah.
you did it, so it was all good. I had the moments of relief.
And I had to think about that because I could have gone on either end of that word. And so I had to think about it and go, well, I don't have the D. So if you do, you could end up stuck. So yeah, sometimes we got to slow down and think about those plays, even when we're excited to finish a word we've already puzzled out.
So it is 12:24 UK time, 12:24 p.m. It is 11:24 p.m. New Zealand time. And I am mindful of Kirsten's energy. Would you be happy to play a third level or quest or not?
I would be okay to play a third quest, but I couldn't replay it if we fail. So
that's fine.
What do you want
That's
to do?
fine. Like if we finish on a failure, so be it.
Okay.
But we'll try our best.
Okay. So, and then Mikey, just to let you know, and anyone else who might be new, there is a story along with these levels. We're working in the mystical library, and the head librarian's son apparently broke rules and is fighting against the library, and we're defending the library from the head librarian's son. And so that's what these quests are all about. So we get to hear what's next for the library before we do our quest.
Quest number 38, even when at odds. Do you want to do the intro?
Sure. There are attacks all over the library now, and even as you grow weary, you notice something. Your efforts against today's enemies are stronger and more successful with River and other like-minded colleagues than with the assistant or others less compatible. Resonate similar frequencies together, you call out. Combine like forces together so we may triumph.
And what that means is that each word has to contain either all odd or all even numbers on the bottom. You cannot mix them.
That's a good addition.
Have you closed my screen?
What? Have I closed your screen? No.
Oh, just I assumed that you'd looked at the StreamYard stream to.
Oh no, I hadn't. No.
Oh, fair.
I'm being good and not cheating. So you can draw up whenever you would like.
Okay, so we can start, and I can look at what's going on, and I will start. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what's the distribution of odd and even? There's a lot fewer odd numbers than there are even. No, there's a lot fewer even numbers than there are odd numbers.
1, 3, 5, that's 9, 6, and 15 makes 30. 2 and 4, there's 12, and 6 makes 18. 18 evens 30 odds. That's good to know. That is helpful to know. And I'm going to say bet, B-E-T.
Okay. That's our even. Let's see. So if we're using even, I can think about letters on the bottom. Okay.
Because just for anyone watching, the numbers on the bottom refer to the frequency of the letters. So J, K, Q, V, X, and Z. There's a 1 on them, meaning that there's one of that letter in the deck. Oh, I just need to make a small note. 29. That's when we started level quest 38.
This is interesting as I think of words and I go, oh, no, that's the wrong number.
F, Y, and P, there's 2 each of, which means that there's 6 cards with the number 2 on it. With the threes, it's GUW, which is why we fought against Wug Wug Wug, the dog with 3 heads. Coming out of the tapestry was the boss quest for the last chapter. I don't think we're going to get to the boss of this chapter, but yeah, Wug Wug Wug. So you've got 3 W's, 3 U's, and 3 G's in the deck. 9 cards with a 3, and 12 cards with a 4, because again, there's 3 letters with the 4 on it. The B, C,
Can you
and
say your word again? I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh, when you go, are you ready?
No, just what was your word again?
I said bet.
Oh, B-E-T. Okay, go ahead.
And so basically there's 3 letters with the distributions of 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is why there's 6, 9, 12, and 15 respectively. But then there's 6 letters because the whole distribution, I was trying to keep it. There were different ways that I could have done it when I was making the deck. And Mikey says, okay, I can just barely glimpse the numbers, didn't even notice, but that does help keep count of what you can still expect from the deck. Yes, indeed. And
tabbed, T-A-B-B-E-D.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, not interesting.
Oh, D is... Well, it's still interesting.
Yes, okay. Sorry, it is still interesting. It's just not all odd, not all evens. Oh.
Okay, I am going to say fabber, like someone who is more fabulous.
Oh, okay.
And so right now I'm kind of looking at my cards and
fabber, someone who is more fabulous.
I'm going to check a word for if I... Oh, that's not a word.
Fabber?
No, fabber is a word.
Okay, good. Okay, I was like, oh, I thought that was okay.
No, fabber is a word. It's like more fab, absolutely.
Oh,
I was looking up something else. I was, but I'm going to say...
I'm not looking at your cards.
I'm going to say...
to show the numbers on
Chew, C-H-E-W.
So they're much more visible on Bez's beautiful original L deck. And I'm sorry, you said chew, C-H-E-W? Is that what you said?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And Mikey says that they would have said Abbey, Abbey, but that's not 6 letters. We need to make everything 6 letters long. Grabbed, again, this is where knowledge of the deck. So grabbed doesn't work because the G and the D are on 5s. And, well, there's 3 Gs, there's 5 Ds. So I will say that if you play starting at quest number 1, it is simpler. And then the first, like, I would say 20 quests do really nicely to... oh, I forgot to change.
Nabber.
Quest number 38. 5 words of 6 plus letters. Each word must have only even or only odd numbers on the bottom. Sorry, I would totally...
Yeah, no worries on missing the letter count, Mickey. It's we've worked our way up here. So it starts on the easy level, the minimum word count. I said nabber, by the way.
Nabber. Is that a word? Did you check?
Yeah, I did. I looked up in column.
Nice. Yeah. And I'm going to listen to Stream Elements. I know you have to sleep, but I am just going to stand up out of my chair for a moment and stretch my leg, stretch my other leg, stretch to the side, stretch to the other side, and...
So on easy, all the letters, all the word lists are a minimum of 3 letters long. So that's all 10 quests within those 2 chapters. There's 5 quests per chapter. So there's 10 in the easy level. And then in the moderate level, the word lengths are all 4 letters long minimum. And then in tricky, and there's various different other requirements in addition to the word length, but it steadily goes up so that tricky is then 5-letter words minimum, and now we're in fiendish, so it's always 6-letter words minimum. So yeah, we've worked our way up here. Don't feel badly about missing that at all, especially joining us with this late in the...
Needle. Needle.
Cool. I think I need to discard. And I think that's okay. Yeah, I need to discard.
Yeah, we've got 18 cards to play with, as you say sometimes.
Yep. Yeah. So when we choose discard rather than play, we discard 2 and replace them. And so that's why we keep an eye on that deck.
One, that's not allowed, which actually makes it a little bit more painful.
There we go. That's better. A little more here.
Especially when it gets to the end, and you have to remember that if there's a specific letter and that you need your partners to keep, and that's fine. But if there's 2 specific letters that you need them to keep, that might be an issue. Because if they've got both of them and then they end up needing to discard, then no.
That happened to us on one of our rounds earlier, where I had both the E that we needed and the S that we needed in my hand. And I had to discard because I couldn't play in the order I had them. There was still another card needed, and Bez had that one. So sometimes that order can be really critical.
I'm going to just check that there's enough E's and R's and say sender. Return to sender. Turn to sender.
How about lender?
Yes, that is a possibility. Give back to lender. Barb. We said nabber.
Nabber,
the top.
Yeah, barbed would not do it. Yeah. It's very tempting Because normally we're able to switch it up and find some other options, but we've kind of put ourselves in a pickle here.
I'm
Needing
going
one of
to
our
discard 2.
Okay. Ooh, I think I may have to do
It is
this.
definitely about a little bit about keeping your words as all open as you can. And Mikey says, it must have been nightmarish figuring out what 2-letter combinations to put together on the same card. When did I start making it, actually? It was January 2015 I started making it. And then 17 that I actually put the deck together. Yeah, so I guess there was 2 years of kind of playing around with the different games and seeing what. And Mikey, you're totally allowed to help us. Mike, I'm totally fine with having outside help.
Oh, I have some options, but I think
Lentil could actually totally work for the record because we know that there are some I's with an odd number, and we also know that all the L's have 5s.
I'm going to discard. This odd and this even.
Bearing in mind that we do have more odds than evens, so. But I'm going to listen to Mikey and go with lentil, Lenti, and we just need another L.
Okay.
But we are pushing ourselves again down super specific things, and it's really nice to hear that. Let's try it for real.
I may have to discard again.
In the Philippines, what is the national language, by the way, Mikey? You say your students would love it. Is Filipino, is that another language?
I think it's Tagalog, isn't it? You tell me.
I don't know.
Oh, how about,
that's what I'm asking Mikey.
Oh, no, that's what I meant to Mikey. I was sorry. I meant you tell me to Mikey.
Like as in Mikey tell us.
Yes, yes, lending. I'm going to say lending.
Oh, lending. Oh my gosh, Sarah, I'm so excited by lending. Lending. I'm putting it down. I'm clearing the row. I'm opening up our
clearing the row is beautiful.
Boom. Whew. I am done.
Okay.
Except that the quest is not done. We need to have 4 more words.
I'm going to say sigh, S-I-G-H. Oh, okay. Where's that R? We need that R with the 4. Or is there an R2?
I'm going to say, wait, why is my...
And if Mikey hadn't said lentil, we wouldn't have gotten lending, so.
I'm going to say digger. D-I-G-G-E-R.
Okay, I'm going to...
Yeah, Mikey, what's the actual language? Or should I look it up? I mean, curious now.
I'm going to discard. I grew up with a lot of folks. My friend Rod was Filipino, and I thought it was Tagalog. And Vivian, my friend Vivian. Lovely human. So I discarded 2 odd or 2 evens.
Official language is Filipino and also English. But
okay. Oh, the base regional language is Tagalog. Okay.
Filipino is the broad term for a national language, and the base regional language is Tagalog, which has evolved to now include many terms from Bisaya and English loanwords. Cool. So even though English is officially one of the main languages, I'm guessing that people speak where you are Tagalog a lot more. Is that right? But yeah, Kirsten just discarding, and that's normally what I do. I mean, you can't just take my thing. I mean, I mean, you can do whatever you want. Um, I'm not confident
Yeah,
about
these
our thing. About our
hugged. Hugged.
what? Say that again, please.
Hugged.
Hey,
Hugged.
hugged. Okay, hugged. Okay. Mm-mm. Okay, and so I'm going to check something.
Where is that
And
or? It's being so elusive.
yeah,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we are.
dogger is a word. It's a Dutch fishing vessel with 2 masts. Or it's a large concretion of consolidated material occurring in some sedimentary rocks. Or in Australia, it's a hunter of dingoes. I guess dingoes are pretty wild and need
Yeah.
to be hunted for safety. And it's a pretty vicious country, Australia. Anyway, dogger.
No, there's some dangerous areas. Don't say it's a vicious country. Aussies are very nice.
It's
Although
a
New Zealand is the best.
dogger
That's my
is what I'm
mistake.
saying.
Okay. I'm legally required for my visa.
Yeah, I
to
don't
say
mean that it's a bad country. I'm just saying like there's a yes, dogger. Boom, dogger. Sorry, I'm putting it on. That's all.
fine. That's fine.
That's all odds, and there we go. We've got to do 2 more words and find the R.
I'm gonna say wash.
How many R's with a? There's
With a
the
4 or
RB
2?
and the RM. So there's 2 cards, and we've just been slightly unlucky. That's fine.
That's okay. We still
Mikey
got.
says our national language isn't even 100 years old. And now I'm hungry because all I can think about now is nuggets. Fair.
That would have been a good word.
You said wash, right?
I said wash, yes. I like listening to the hms.
I'm going to say wished.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say wished.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The wrong way again? Don't tell me I went the wrong way again. I may have gone the wrong way again.
I will discard the
sorry.
F and the H. It's fine.
Quished. Oh. I'm excited. You're not excited.
Okay, so we've got Okay, I think I know what I'm going to discard again.
Okay.
And we can technically discard nabber. Or barber.
Barber. Nab that barber and get it out of here. Oh, you want me to put it
so we've got to do 2 more things. We've got wished and possibly something else. I'm going to zoom out slightly so we can see all the cards.
Okay. I need to draw up. Okay,
so wished. How many?
We have not consulted the council yet. Yeah, we need to assess what's left again. Should we organize?
Yeah, that might be good.
We are definitely in the levels of must evaluate cards remaining. We will, in the published version, we will do a dry erase listing of the cards so players can mark them off. So that you don't have to do what we're doing right now.
I was saying to that Mew that it might be a good idea to kind of have, between some quests, we have kind of little sheets that people can print out and just be like, okay, this is the thing to cross off. Just to be like, okay, these are all the cards, and you can print it out multiple times for the purpose of the print and play version. Because, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you did NO. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I went alphabetical order. Did you want me to do vowels first?
No, I've changed it. It's all good.
Okay.
And we've got one N, which is a 1, NZ. We've got... Okay, let's...
yeah, we definitely need our list for this as well. We've gotten these to be pretty crunchy, but I've been pretty satisfied with our words.
Okay, wished. So we need to have... How many Ds are left? That's important. And what is it with? We've got what? Only 3 Ds are visible on the thing, right? The
That's
TD,
all I'm seeing.
SD, and ND. And if I check by bottom letter, there's an OD and an RD. So that's useful to know. And yeah.
We have one E out.
Hello, Slivers, who says hello to Bez and Kirsten and chat.
Hello, Slivers.
Hello, Slivers. I hope you're generally well. And Mikey is going off to eat dinner. Thank you coming back. And yeah, I hope that you have a lovely meeting with Kirsten tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see the prototype, Mikey. That's going to be fun. Thanks for coming by. Have a lovely dinner.
We are banging our heads against this because we can definitely do the wished. We've got to make sure that each word has only even or only odd. So for wished, WISHED, we've got to have an E that's odd. And I'm just double checking what E's are left. EK.
The EL.
Yep. So we're using the EL that someone has, or might be in one of the last 5 cards. And then the D, either with the R or O on it.
All the C's are out. I'm trying to see. It seems like both P's are out. All the C's are out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of the M's are out. It feels like odd is our best bet for the end, but
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We've only got 2 even things left.
Okay, good. So we want odds for the last word. Got it.
For sure.
Excellent.
S's are so useful.
They are.
We've still got 2 S's. Okay.
Wonderful. But what's on the bottom of them?
Okay. I'm going to make... Okay, have we consulted the council yet?
I don't think we have.
Okay, I'm going to say...
Only one
Kirsten, do you think that razors, RAZORS, is a word we could make?
Ooh. What are our last 2 O's?
Yeah, what's on the O's anyway? CV.
Oh, U is out.
We've got OH.
OH. Okay. I'm gonna do 1 thumb up.
I'm going to double check the R's.
Yeah, that's my.
What are the final R's? Because we've got 4 of them on the
Got
table.
the RP already.
Oh, bloomin' heck. We've got 5 R's on the table. We definitely can't do razors. We've got the RH in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's on the bottom of Z. Or the top
This
of Z.
is not. This is not easy. You might even say it's fiendish. I love how I can get you to laugh at that terrible joke.
That's an N on the top of the Z. What else do we have out?
I'm going to start writing a list of what we have. I will start from the A's if you can start from the end.
Okay.
So we've got
Designed this fiendish
our
level.
AP, AG, AM, and AW. So 4 of them are already out.
Okay.
J is still AL. There you go. And then I'm looking at the E's, where it's the EL, but we need to use that for wished.
3, 4, 5. We have one of the R's. It is the R. D.
IB. IU. IY. IC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
O is L. O V is L. O C. O F. O D.
N. NZ.
O G.
O is the C. H. And
O.
V.
N.
U and D.
We have an N left. Oh, yeah, it's the NZ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
I've gone through AEINO. Have you gone through RST yet?
Yeah. I didn't do. What? How'd I miss T? Is it a? Let's see. I missed T somehow. TL, TM. Oh, it's a TL that's available.
Okay, so the A's, we've got AJ, AL, then we've got EL, IC, NZ, OH, OD.
Well, OD, I think, needs to be. Oh, OD or RD needs to be wished.
Definitely the EL, but we have the option. Can you tell me the
and
R?
the EL. The EL needs to be wished also.
I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4. The R is the RD, right?
Yes.
And what about the S's then?
SX is the only one that's available to us. The other one
1,
is
2, 3,
even.
4. 1, 2.
SB is the one that's out. The other one, which is not helpful.
Oh, yes. So the IC, I'll scribble that because we can't use it. And then it's the TL. So yeah, that makes 11. So yeah, that's everything we've got. So now it's a question of, okay, can we make something with the things that are left? And I'm going to post the things into the chat so that other people can see them as well. This is what we've got available. Essex and TL. Okay, so that's a lot of A's. But
I only had the. Oh yeah, the W is on the board. Okay. I see at least one.
do you want to consult the council? We've only done it once.
Sure. Let me see if I see any other ones first, though. Is that really all we have? What are our 1, 2, 3? Oh, that's out. Yep.
Oh, no, that doesn't work. I thought I found one, but no, I cannot see.
Okay, I think that one works too. Okay, hold on.
How to use more of these.
Okay.
I mean, it's a lot of A's. It's only 2 A's.
I'm gonna say, do you think we can? I'm gonna consult the council.
Yep.
Do you think we can complete either chance or strain?
I'm going to put my thumb in the middle.
Oh, in the middle, huh?
C is a.
Oh yeah. How did I get C in there? Oh, because I think you said IC. So we don't have an I?
Correct.
Okay.
So we've got
okay. So I wrote down IC.
NZ, OH,
Okay.
OD or RD, and
Okay.
SX and TR. But
all right. So thumbs in the middle, but I said 2 words. The other one is legit.
You said
no, it's not. Nope, it's not.
Strain.
Nope, it's not. Okay. Oh,
so yeah.
IC messed me up because I was writing down everything you said. So IC.
I'm sorry about that.
No, that's okay. No, it's my fault because I know better.
No, I wrote down all the things and then I was like, okay, IC and SB are going to come out or be somewhere already, but they need to be discarded. I mean, it would be ideal if they came to the same person. That would be lovely. And then that person could discard both of them and get more options in their hand, potentially.
Oh, no.
And I can definitely see 5-letter words like loans, which I'm just saying because it doesn't help us. But,
I will take that out.
Snarls cannot be done because we've only got the 1 S. Yeah, this is what we're working with. I'll put my comments up on the screen so that everyone can see. These are the things that we're working with. AJL.
Oh, I've got another one, I think. This one for reals. Okay. Nope. Because we need one of those for... Damn it, we need one of those for Wish.
We've got OD or RD, but not both of them.
Well, unless we did that.
So we can't have R and D in the same word because they are on the same card, and we only have that. We do not have access to the other D because we need that for wished. Unless, oh my gosh.
We need that more for this.
Just thinking we could do, if we, yeah, I really want to say something, but it's kind of, It feels like I'm saying too much, but I'm going to say it anyway. Are you going to be okay with that, Kirsten?
Okay.
Just pointing out that we could do wishes.
Yes. I've already looked at that. So that's okay. I'd already thought
Okay.
that too. Yep. I've been playing around with that as well.
So we could have
But
already
that S
and
is,
already.
but those wishes are so good. The S, but that S is so good for lengthening the other word, the remaining word.
Yeah, I'm not sure it makes it easier, but it does kind of give us more options.
Yep.
Ooh, no, that's again 5 letters word long, tonal. That's such a good word, but it's only 5 letters.
Yeah, I feel like that the one E is even more dastardly to me.
Oh yeah, the lack of E, like we are very limited. We've got basically
What
9
about
letters,
that?
9 cards with which to make a 6-letter word. 5, 6, not even 9, 7.
Oh no, that doesn't work.
1, 2,
Damn
3,
it.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Ah!
I mean, kind of were playing with 8 things, but one of them needs to be set aside. Either a D
Well, I
or
have
an S.
9. I have 9 written.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I
That
have
we can actually use.
ALAJ, right?
AJ, AL,
EL.
EL we cannot use.
Right. But that's one of our letters. So that's it's for wished. So or wishes.
Yes, I'm
OHOD.
discounting EL, and
Okay.
I'm aware that we need to set aside a D or an S,
Right.
but we've basically got 8 cards to consider for our final word that we have to make. And it's not obvious at all. This is where.
Okay. Nope, that doesn't work.
So here's where I'm kind of going. Roads. Roads does not work because it uses the R, which has a D on it, and the O and A and the other D and then the S, so it doesn't leave anything. And it's only 5 letters long, so it's a terrible word.
I think we may need to call it. I feel like this cannot be good viewing.
Can you chat for a moment and give me 5 minutes to kind of just ponder this?
I'm pondering too. Okay.
Yeah, but I've been chatting and kind of that impedes my pondering.
Okay. I will chat. Sliver, are you still here? Tell us how painful this is to watch us groan and think and ponder and struggle.
Tell us how you think the difficulty is. Do you think this is the most difficult level so far, or is this more difficult than the one before it?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to impact anybody's thoughts or opinions on it. Oh, that's hilarious what I said when I have it right in my hand. I wouldn't want to impact anyone else's opinions, but boy, oh boy, has this been hard. At least to finish with 5 words. But I think that feels good at this stage. We are at the I don't know what's the penultimate. The two steps before the very end of finish. This is 3 from the third from the end, whatever, of fiendish. So I definitely feel like the game is defeating me right now. But I don't know that that's bad. It's our first crack at it, and I want it to feel like when we do succeed, that we earned it, because it should be fiendish. So I don't know. What are thoughts out there?
I'm actually getting the cards out. I've decided that I'm going to. This is pushing the limits of what I should be allowed to do, arguably. But
oh wait,
I'm sure there must be something.
Oh no, that won't work. Maybe. I mean, there are definitely words, but it's the letters. Once you've used a card and taking its companion letter out is really tricky. No, it's not tricky. It's fiendish. Yeah. So I'm still not seeing something that works. And Bez put the remaining. You put the remaining letters out there, right? Yeah.
I think we underestimated how good the E is. I don't think we should have.
Never underestimate the E. So, yeah.
Although M and P, they are both with a even, and even is harder to make.
So, yeah, I don't think that's really a bad thing. Although we definitely there might be another word in all the evens we discarded. I think that Faber, I think that got us kind of stuck. That was my fault. I said, what did I say? Tabbed or something. I put the D on it, which was rough. So that got us in a bit of a pickle. That locked that one up for a long time, and we were just unlucky with that draw. Because there were at least 2 R's, weren't there, that would have gotten us out? Yeah, there were 2 R's that could have gotten us out. Oh no, maybe one of them was in the word already. So that might have been part of the trick. So yeah, I don't know. That one, I feel like that one's more to blame than this ending. I'm gonna look something up. I might break our rule of looking up one thing at a time.
Yeah, I think this is the one where we will say that we kind of won it, but we kind of looked up too many things.
Yeah, this would have a big asterisk on it. This is a juiced performance. We're getting a little extra here.
Yeah. Hordes, it's that kind of.
I definitely wrote that one down. Mm-hmm. That's on my crossouts.
Yeah. I mean, the way I try to do it is, okay, what do we have? The SH, double L could be a thing, maybe.
Yep, I've been looking at that too.
But
more helpful if we had. Oh wait.
Oh, I think I worked out a word.
I think I did too. I wonder if it's the same word. Does yours have a double L? Mine does not have a double L.
Neither does mine. Okay, let's.
Does it work with wished or wishes? I'm just curious.
Wished.
Me too. Now I just want to play it and see what happens.
Isn't it your turn? The council.
It's your turn.
Do you think that talent?
Talons? Yes. Double thumbs up. That's exactly the same word I just worked out.
Oh, okay.
That's hilarious. We were both on the same page at the same moment.
Okay.
That's funny. This is a maybe. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm going to put talons.
I'm going to put wished.
Yes. Oh, wait. I shouldn't rush. That can be finished anytime. Yeah, I think it doesn't make a difference. I'm going to just say talons.
Okay, yeah. I panicked for a moment. I need to say wished.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, do you have to discard and we lose?
So that one. Yeah, we've lost, I think. I am curious. Okay, we've totally lost. We've totally lost, both because we communicated too much.
It wouldn't have mattered. Well, actually, if you had put the L after it, and oh no, we needed the T. Yeah, no, because I just drew the AL. It wouldn't have mattered.
What did you have in your hand?
Right now, I have the AL, the SB, and the IC. I have the 4s. Just a moment ago, I had
the IC you could have discarded.
I could have.
Which would have been better?
Why would it have been better?
Or no, it wouldn't have been.
It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered
because I would have, still.
It still would have been your turn. Yeah, still would have been your turn.
Yeah.
I mean, you could play one. You can't play one to the second row.
Oh. Yes.
We so didn't win this, but go ahead and play one to the second row.
Red.
Play it and sigh.
Yeah, because
talons.
I still lost from a legitimate victory. Talons.
Oh, but now I have to discard. Oh no, I can just put.
Fine.
Never mind. I can just
go. People keep.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Or you could play to the
I
bottom.
could just say yeah. I'd say bid.
Talons.
Bid.
And it gets removed on talons. Yeah, so we could have done it if
we could have done it.
There's a massive asterisk.
There are like 3 asterisks on there at this point, but that's okay. We've proven that it can be done. We can move on from it because we've proven that it can be done, don't you think? For next time,
I think that when we next play, we should probably replay this, but to get it without an asterisk.
That's fine. I do think that my guess for the next level is it's going to be easier than this one was. So we'll see what happens. I'm eager to see what happens with the next one.
Do you think that so 30 success? Shall I read out the success?
Sure. We'll read it out even though we didn't earn it.
Your plan was successful overall, but you know that Jack has not come away from these attacks empty-handed. As the last creature vanished, you could swear you heard him laughing, as if he was pleased with how things were proceeding. The conflict weighs mightily in quest number 39. So my question, because I definitely feel 36 with 5 words is easier than 37 with 5 words. And my question is, which is easier between 37 and 38? I feel like we need to actually do 38 legitimately before we can decide. But
indeed. I don't know. They both felt they almost felt toe to me so far.
Like it's definitely a very different and new way of thinking, and I do enjoy that. For me, that's my favorite thing about this. That's even though there is cohesion, because the previous one there was no art and all of that was taken out, whereas here nothing's taken out for the entire chapter, which makes it feel different. And sometimes you've got to make a certain number of words, sometimes you have to do a certain number of cards, which doesn't make that big a difference, I'm going to admit, but it makes a slight difference because, especially as you get later on and you start potentially running out of stuff, I'm just going to close the window because we're done playing. But I think that it does make a difference, especially in the later levels, whether it's number of words, therefore longer words are worth doing, or it's the number of cards means longer words are worth doing. Number of words means longer words are almost like a waste, if you know what I mean, because you're using extra cards. And so that it's not a massive shift, but it is a small shift. And that's even before you get to the, oh, now you need to make the numbers higher, or now you need to do the odd or even, or now you need to do this thing about the ball.
I think the other shift before those, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Sorry, did I totally cut you off?
No. I finished.
The other thing that happens is that there's a tension of the limited deck when you've got them removed and not wanting to discard, and then adapting to, wait, we do have room to discard. This is okay, right? That switch. I really like that alternating that we've kind of got going on with some of these chapters, where some of them have that tension where we have very limited resources, and then others have the tension of, is it a good time for the discards? This is the best time to discard. I know we have some wiggle room. Is this the time to wiggle, right? And then oh wait, we've done 10 well, we've got a little more wiggle room. I can discard. So it's that feels different to me too, as well, even before we get to the quests themselves. So I agree that that's something I enjoy in the variants in the chapters.
And I think I do really have enjoyed the mini decks because they feel so different that it makes sense that, okay, this is a boss quest. And I don't think that's, I like the fact that they're kind of spaced out. It's like, okay, you do the mini deck and then you don't, and then you do the mini deck and then you don't. And last time we had Wog Wog Wog, so you might think, okay, we're probably not going to have a mini deck. Whether we do or not, I'm not going to tell you, because Kirsten likes me to not share things from the future.
It's not that. It's not that. It's
I need someone to blame, so I can feel okay about kind of not spoiling everything. And it's like Mark Rosewater, head designer of Magic the Gathering, says that the hardest part of their job is not talking about stuff. And I totally get that. And I feel like like when it's just you feel like, oh, I just want to share everything. But then,
just a little spoiler without a spoiler. Let's see, I'm trying to see exactly what your little faces are here. Oh yeah, just a teaser. We'll call it a teaser that Bez read ahead to the final quest of this chapter and the success, and she sent me back just text-based emoji that's and then a heart. So just to give you an idea of what things may be ahead, and a heart.
The heart was for you and kind of your writing, and it was for the story.
The story. I really wanted to leave you on a cliffhanger with that tonight, but we'll have to leave you on that cliffhanger next time.
For a while.
But I'm excited,
I mean, I was going to say, if you write it, I'll promise not to read, but I don't know if I can promise that. But I mean, you've already left me on the cliffhanger, so please, I'll promise not to share it with other people. And
I'll keep writing. But I just ran out of time. I wanted to leave it on that cliffhanger. Anyway.
Honestly, I know that it's past midnight for you. It's very late.
Yeah. I haven't been.
I don't even know if we need much of a private chat. I think that, I mean, we can do that afterwards anyway for personal life
very
stuff.
Briefly, yeah.
But I don't think we need. I don't have anything to say about this game. I'm really enjoying it. I was happy that we kind of, failed 37, because when Joe just stormed through everything, I was a bit worried. And
Joe is also, well, Joe knows the deck as well, right? Because Joe designed with it. And Joe is also really good at word games and has designed other word games. So we got to remember Joe's pretty
probably in the top 2 word game players that I know. I would say Joe and David Brain, and I can't think of anyone else that.
And I'd put Jonathan Schaffer in that group. From my
I would have to play with Jonathan Schaffer before kind of agreeing to that, but
you can trust me. I trust you on David Brain.
Okay. Sure. It's in the top 2 that I know, but the top 3 that we know.
Yes, exactly. And I was just saying he's the top I know. This is Jonathan, and from what I've seen of Joe, I would put Joe in league with Jonathan too.
But I am a little bit concerned about 40, but we'll see how it feels when we get there compared to everything else. So I don't know if you saw that Joe's been struggling quite a lot with that.
Oh, really?
They did start off going with my crazy suggestion of removing guys.
Oh, I had Joe. If you watch this, if you catch this, I said no. I want to play it with the eye in first and see how it goes.
Yeah, there was a reason why I put that was just a comment, not in the experimental rules.
Yeah.
That was just like,
we weren't going to.
I like this idea, but it's probably a terrible idea, and let's not do it.
So we have to give Joe our blessing to put that eye back in and see how it goes.
No, Joe did put the eye back in and still failed twice.
Oh, okay. Challenge accepted then. Okay. Well,
okay.
We'll see
anyway,
how that goes.
I am happy that we played through and we kind of won it. I mean, we did need to do a bit more communication, and we did do an undo, and so there's like triple asterisk, sure, whatever, but
it's proof of concept that it works.
Yeah, and
it's doable.
Yeah, it's.
But let's not get
even
cocky,
with
right?
any mistakes that we had made up until that point. If we made mistake, I mean, I don't know if we made mistakes, but what do you think? Could we have played that last level better for next time? Should we do anything differently? Just knowing that there's 18 evens and there's twice as many odds does make me think, okay, we really want to start, unless you've got like
we had a lot of evens at the beginning. I
did have 2 evens, and it was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I had all, I think I had all evens at the start.
Wow. And we still kind of fell into a little bit of a pit by doing that, which is really interesting.
Yeah, we did just have 2 cards that were outs the way, and I do feel responsible for how I said a word that couldn't be made. Even though there were outs, I said a word that couldn't be made and successfully made. So that
no, that was a quick thing with your D, kind of using the D in there.
Yeah.
But I think that, like,
I'm not gonna beat myself up.
I think that it is about, obviously the strategy is really simple to know that it's about keeping the maximum openness, but the execution of that strategy is really hard to execute, because what combinations of letters give you the maximum possibilities of ways to finish it? Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And I think that's kind of at the heart of Questabell. I was thinking whether it's also at the heart of any other games in the L deck. And I think, couple, which you were worried about this being too close to, and I don't think it is at all. I mean, I know you were concerned about just having the 2 lines not quite working when we were discussing that, but I think it is kind of similar that you want to have the maximum outs, but I think the 2 games are like so unrelated beyond that kind of thing that it's like,
good.
I don't think anyone's going to play couple and then play this 2-player and consider them similar experiences at all. Like couple, you keep replaying and replaying, and then at a certain point, it's like, hooray, I'm good enough that I've managed to get 13 points. And then this one, it's like, hooray, I've managed to beat it. Now let's do something totally different. And that campaign experience adds so much to it, not to mention the placement and positioning and the small hand. You're not expanding your hand. Sorry, I'm talking about the differences as if I'm trying to defend a point, but like, it's like, I think the whole advantage of the L deck, and I'm going to actually show one of these slightly nicer cards. Here's an RD. And then the whole advantage of that is the flexibility, that there aren't any truly terrible cards, I don't think. I mean, X isn't great, but hey, you've got an S with it. And same with everything else. I mean, I think that this game, because of the timing restrictions, because, okay, we need to... I think you're inevitably going to tighten yourself down. But I think it feels, to me, like, I think even if we had, the base game of Questabell, and it was purely how many 4-letter words can you make, and then we shuffle up and it's like, okay, next it's, oh, try taking these letters out, and you take some random letters out, and we didn't do anything more. I think that alone would be quite different to anything else on the market, like the back and the forth and the kind of the 2 lines. And then when you bring in the campaign aspect and the variety, I'm like, wow, I'm really excited to hear what people start saying about it. And I don't want people to start, I think we should have a note to reviewers that it is going to be continue to be changed and come out in a physical format. So please hold off on reviewing that, because I did notice that someone reviewed a very early version of something else that hadn't had as much time as I would have liked to have with it. Because yes, it's going to be
one of our things, or one of the Questabell things.
One of my games for the L deck.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Just because I'd released it on 1st of August to get it out there, but then it was kind of because of the deadline. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they'd waited 2 more months, then it would have been, nicer. And that's partially on me. And I wonder if it would make sense to have a note to reviewers or note to players that we think this game is very good. If there's any issues with it, please let us know. We will continue to tweak this, and we are planning a physical game either 25 or 2026.
Oh, I expect we'll be able to do it in 25.
I mean, definitely
we can always give each other grace.
2025, but just printing, it takes time, and
Yeah. The physical wouldn't be out probably until 26, but campaign launch in 25.
Kickstarter campaign launch, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not the Questabell campaign. That will launch as soon as people have it.
Campaign launches 1st of August this year.
Yeah. That's the first time people can start the campaign, the Questabell campaign, the Kickstarter campaign. Yeah. All right.
So just to show this again, I'm going to show this. I agree with Kirsten that the bigger shoes are better. I think that even though this one, I do quite like how it's kind of cutey and cute. I think that probably this sort of more normal shape is probably better for the game. And then we talked about probably the dress works best, but having the letters in the hair is really cool. And yeah, these are the 2 versions of Pip and Piff. And I'm actually looking at them. I'm just going to say I really like the mouths on the bottom. And so unless you have a really strong opinion, I'm going to use the mouths on the bottom.
Okay. I really like the top, but
I feel bad because I kind of asked your opinion and then going against it. I'm just like,
And you've still got Wug Wug Wug, and then you can do
Wog Wog
the
Wog
assistant
and the assistant's librarian
and River and River.
yeah, and I mean, for the final printed game, there might be like a crowd scene or something, but I'm probably not going to do it in time for 1st of August. But
yeah.
I was also thinking about what the library actually looks like. I mean, it's that traditional thing of, oh, there might be an arch and like a bridge in front of it. So kind of, I don't know whether it's a castle-y building or maybe a clock tower-y building, like more of a university type thing. I don't know. But it would be nice to kind of try to inject it with some sort of character.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone out there.
We need to wrap up.
And finish the stream. Do you want to say anything, any last words?
No, that was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Now I need to go to bed.
Bye, bye, bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye, everyone.